Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and during this hour, we will be talking about dress code. And so it should be fun talking about different types of ways people dress in different countries and countries. Hello, Sabrina. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Very good. So, how has your weekend been?
It's good. I ate with some friends. I have
Uh-huh.
lunch with them,
Uh-huh.
and I watched the Daredevil from Netflix. A lot of
Uh,
episodes.
so you watched a what?
Daredevil, the
Devo?
new yes, Daredevil.
What is that?
It's a new Marvel series from Netflix.
Oh,
It's very
okay. No, I haven't seen it yet.
yes. That I only watched a little episode because they put all episodes on Netflix.
Oh, got
So
it.
yes,
So now
and
you're
that
watching it all.
yes, this is the problem.
Watched
But
a
it's
what?
very good.
Yeah,
Very
I enjoy doing that, especially shows I
good.
used to watch. What is that? So,
Yes, a new Marvel series from Netflix.
okay, I'm oh,
It's
okay.
very
So, Shin, Shin, you need to be muted if you're listening to the last part of the conversation because we're hearing it. So, hello, Anna Carolina.
Hi again, Holly. Hi, Sabrina.
hello.
So, and hello, and hello, Alejandro.
Hello,
Nice to see you again. All right,
nice to
and
see you too.
all right, and we have Carolina. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. And you?
Very good. Remind me where you are from. Is it Colombia? No,
Brazil.
Honduras. Brazil. Oh, I totally got the
Brazil.
country wrong. Okay. Brazil. Okay. All right. And then, hello, Shin. How are you?
Hi, Hori. Hi, Hori. Fine, thank you. Mm,
Excellent. What,
mm,
what time is it in Japan right now?
Japan. It's 8 a.m. 8
Oh, okay. It's not that
8 in the
late.
morning. Yeah.
Not,
Mm.
I mean, not that early, I meant.
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What time is it in
Here,
US?
it's 5 p.m. on Sunday
5 p.m.
evening.
Ah,
So,
Sunday
so
evening. Wow.
it's like early evening, late afternoon here. So,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
yeah. And what time is it in Brazil, Ana Carolina? Is it 8?
Uh, yes, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Okay. So we have Carolina and we have Ana Carolina. So,
Okay.
okay. And then yeah, Sabrina's in Brazil and Alejandro, you're in the same time zone as Brazil, aren't you?
Yes, yes, 8 o'clock
Okay.
in the evening.
8 o'clock. All right. Yeah. So it's evening for everybody else, but morning for Shin. So, all right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about dress code, and um, so the first question I have for you all is, what is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day? Oh, hello. Good morning. Good night, or hello, Alexander. It's very late for you, isn't it?
Hi, yes.
So what time is it? Is it 2 or 1?
2 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, 2
2,
a.m.
2 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So good morning.
No, it's too
So
early.
yeah. All right. So let's get started. Alejandro, what is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day, like a
Uh,
casual Friday, for example?
yes, in my case, all days are dressed down uh, because we dress informal
Uh-huh.
um, and hardly ever we have a contact with the clients.
Okay.
If I need to go to the client, I need to go wear other dress,
hmm So if you need
formal
to,
dress.
you need to, if you need to see a client, you have to dress formally, or
Yes, yes.
in business attire. We would say in either in business attire. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. And Alexander, how about you? What is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day or a casual day?
Actually, I think we don't have any dress code, and maybe it's like a casual day. Just have a dress down. What does dress down day mean?
A dress down day would be like a casual day. So, for example, another one that I've heard in companies I've worked for, you might have a jeans day. So everybody is able to wear jeans. Other days they can't wear jeans, for example.
No, in my company, everyone can wear whatever they want.
Okay, so you don't really have a dress code.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. Anna Carolina, how about you? What is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day or a casual day or a jeans day?
Okay. We don't have a dress down day because the dress code there is not very strict. But I can wear whatever I would like to wear. But of course, I have to avoid wearing revealing clothes. And when I have to treat patients, I have to wear protective clothes. I have to wear a lab coat over my clothes, so no one can see my clothes. I have to wear gloves, goggles, mask, and a hairnet.
Oh, okay. So you're totally covered anyway.
Totally covered, and my shoes have to be closed.
Closed toes.
I cannot closed toes. Yes, I cannot wear sandals, for example.
Yeah. So you can't have what we say.
I have
open
to
foot.
avoid I have to avoid having contact to the bodily
Fluid.
fluid. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And hello, Carlos. How are you?
Hello, Holly. I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you again. So, what is your company's dress code like? And do you have a dress down day?
We don't have a dress code, but it's understood that you can wear. You need to wear casual clothes, not too informal.
Okay, so do you wear business casual or casual clothes?
Depending of the day, because if you had a meeting or you had a meeting with a client, you wear business casual clothes.
Okay. And then if you don't have a meeting, you can wear casual clothes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. And Carolina, how about in your company? What is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day?
My company's dress code is more business casual. We can't use jeans or these skirts. Skirts? Skirt? No, tennis. I forgot the word. Skirt not is shoes like sneakers, not skirts, sneakers. We can't use sneakers, jeans, and we don't have a dress down day.
Okay, so you don't have a dress down day. Okay.
No,
so
no.
You can't wear jeans and you can't wear tennis shoes, is what we say. So yeah, sneakers is kind of outdated. The only time I ever see sneakers is when in some English classes. Otherwise, I mean, think the last time I personally ever used it was when I was a child in the 70s. If I were to ask a child under the age of about 10 here in the U.S. what sneakers are, they would not know. So,
Okay. It's better tennis shoes.
yeah, in American English
More
we would say
common.
tennis shoes or running shoes, something
Mhm.
like that. Tennis shoes is a common one, and then of course in British English they call them trainers. Trainers in British English. So and that's also very common. But sneakers is not common
It's not
anymore.
common. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
you're welcome. All right, so you dress basically business casual all week in your job. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. David, how about in your do you have what is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day? And you're a student, right? So
Yes,
do you have a
like
do you have a dress code at the university?
no, no, really, this is the good part because I can dress like whatever I wanted. So I usually use jeans and tennis shoes, t-shirts or shirts, or I like to use hats,
Mm-hmm.
caps. So I like
Okay.
very much because I can use whatever thing.
Okay. So instead of use, a couple other people have used that word as well. We would actually say wear instead of
Ah,
use. But I usually like
yes.
to wear this, this, and this. Okay. And now, since you're planning on going into finance, are you planning on going into the stock market or are you planning on going into banking?
I would like to go to for stock market.
Okay.
I would prefer.
Okay. Because I know that banking is very business attire. Everyone wears business attire. Do you know about
Yes,
the
very
stock
formal.
market?
Yes, I think that everyone dress very formal, ties,
Uh-huh.
yes,
Okay.
suits, in general, suits,
Okay.
very formal.
So are you looking forward to that?
Looking forward, sorry, I don't know the meaning of the question.
Are you looking forward to dressing up every day?
Oh, yes, I think, yes, I think so.
Okay. To look forward means to, are you anticipating in a fond way? Are you excited about dressing up? Okay. Thank you. Sabrina, how about in your job? What is your company's dress code like? And do you have a dress down day?
They don't have a dress code, but there are a lot of people there, so some people have contact with clients, so they wear business attire.
Mm-hmm.
But us, we are IT people, so we like to wear tennis shoes, jeans, and t-shirts.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
there's a little code. It's not possible to wear small dresses and clothes. They don't respect. It's like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because I've heard that people in IT dress very informally. Um,
Yes, very
yeah,
nice.
yeah, it is really nice. And well, of course, you guys all work hard too. So, and Shin, how about
Yes.
you? What is your company's dress code like? Do you have a dress down day?
Actually, I'm a freelancer, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, I
Oh.
don't belong to any companies for these 4 years.
Uh-huh.
So I always wear some casual, every day is dress down day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I like some dress. I like some suit as fashion. Mm,
Uh-huh.
but usually I like some comfortable cloth. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
in summer, I only wear a t-shirt and short pants
Mm-hmm.
and even sandals.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I did for a long time. I was a work not really freelancer, but work at home. So it was shorts
Mhm.
and t-shirts every day.
Yeah.
And And then I started working for this company where I had to go into work every day, and I used to get so mad because I'd have to try to find clothes every day that was slightly
Wow.
different. So
Yeah, I understand.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, excellent. All right, so let's go on to the keywords. What we're going to do today is we are going to read an article about dress code, and we've got some keywords here. We've got an idiom, a thing of the past, a phrasal verb, to dispense with something, a noun, heat wave, a noun, power dressing, trade union, then an adjective, tough. Then we have a verb, to soar, and a noun, convention. All right, so let's see if we can match these words together with their definitions. So I'd like to systematically read through this. So let's start with Alejandro. Can you read letter A?
A period of unusually hot weather.
Okay.
Heat wave.
Heat wave. Okay.
Wave.
Yeah, so a heat wave is a period of unusually hot weather. Perfect. All right, and Alexander, can you read letter B?
A traditional way of doing something or behaving. Maybe convention? No, I'm sorry. No.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes?
Convention is a traditional way of doing something. Absolutely.
I thought that it is like a meeting.
Yes. Another word for convention would be like a trade show.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. So you have a that is one definition of convention, but the other one would be a convention would be a tradition. So yeah. So that's one of the reasons English is so hard to learn, right? We have the same word with different definitions. Excellent. So Ana Carolina, can you read letter C?
Sure. An organization that represents and protects workers in a particular industry and discusses their pay and working conditions with employers. Trade union.
Yeah, and that's something close to your heart right now, right? So is the strike still happening?
Yes, teacher. It's been 17 days so far.
Yeah, because I think yesterday you had said 16 days. So yeah, so I hope it works out soon. So, Carlos, can you match letter D?
Difficult to do. Tough.
Yeah. So if something is tough, it is difficult to do. Perfect. Okay. And then Carolina, can you read letter E?
Letter E, something that does not exist or happen anymore. Not exist. Oh. A thing of the past.
Yes, a thing of the past would be something that does not exist or does not happen anymore. So, let's see. For example, record players and cassette cassette tapes are a thing of the past. All right. So letter F. David, could you read that one?
Sure, Holly. To increase very quickly to a high level. Power dressing?
No.
No. This soar.
To soar. And if you think of this word, I actually, whenever I see this word, I always think of an eagle. An eagle soars high above all other animals or all of other birds. They go very, very high. So an eagle soars. So, okay, letter G. Sabrina, can you read that one?
To stop using something because you don't need it anymore. I think it's dispense with something.
Yes, it is dispense with something. Okay, and Shin, could you read the last one?
Okay. Wearing clothes that give the impression of confidence and efficiency. Efficiency. No choice. Number 4.
Yeah, just the one choice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So wearing clothes. There's for everybody. There's two pronunciations. The way I said it is American English, and the way Shin said it was British English. So Shin said it like this. But one thing I noticed though, Shin, is you didn't pronounce the S. Okay. So close. Okay, this is British English. And I personally think American English is easier to pronounce because we actually do not use the th.
Cross.
Yeah, close or close, either one. So depends on you.
I try to say correctly th sound.
Yeah, th was good. You just didn't say the s. So close.
But we can also say cross.
Yeah, you don't even have to have the th. Close. In American English, I like to say it this way. Let's see. I close the close closet door, and you can both this word, the close right here, and this are pronounced the same in American English. I close the closed closet door. So.
I close the closet door.
Yeah. So that's how it is American English. Much easier. British English with the th, it's a little bit more difficult. I was very surprised when I first started hearing my colleagues say that. Clothes? Oh wow. Okay. You're welcome, Shin. You are going to read an article on changing workplace dress codes in British companies. Decide whether the following statements are true or false, and check your answers by reading the text. So, Alejandro, can you read the first one?
Business dress codes are becoming more relaxed.
Okay, so business dress codes are becoming more relaxed.
Relaxed.
So this one would be more of a T sound, but remember the E is silent, so relaxed. Okay, so Alejandro, what do you think? Is that true or false, in your opinion?
No, for me it's false.
False, okay.
Yeah.
And Alexander, what is your opinion? True or false?
I think false as well.
False, okay. And Ana Carolina?
I think it's true.
True, okay. And Carlos, what is your opinion? True or false?
False.
False. And Carolina, what is your opinion? True or false?
True.
True. And David, what is your opinion? True or false?
True as well.
True, okay. And Sabrina?
True.
What do you think? True or false? True, okay.
True.
And Shin, what is your opinion? True or false?
Recently false.
Okay. All right. So that is, we will read the article and check that answer and see who got it right. Okay. So number 2, Shin, could you read this one?
Employees who dress more formally are more productive.
Productive. Okay. All right. And Alejandro, what do you think? True or false?
No, it depends. False.
False. Okay. And Alexander?
I think this is true.
True. Okay. Ana Carolina?
False.
False. Okay. And Carlos?
I think false.
False. Carolina?
False.
False. And David?
False.
False. Okay. And Sabrina? False. And Shin?
I think it's false.
Okay, so we'll see if Alexander's right or if the rest of you are right. So let's check. Okay, the next one, number 3. Carlina, could you read that one?
Wearing a tie made a stronger impression in the past.
Okay.
I think is true.
Okay, true. All right.
True.
And thank you, Alejandro. What do you think?
Yes, in the past it's true.
True. And Alexander?
Yes, I completely agree. It's true.
True. Ana Carolina?
True.
True. And Carlos?
True.
True. And then Carolina said true. And David?
True.
True. And Sabrina?
True.
True. And Shin?
True.
I would want to say false just to see if I was right. Okay, number 4. Carlos, could you read that one?
Employers ignore trade union advice on dress code.
Okay, and Alejandro, what is your guess? True or false?
Here we don't have a trade union, but I think it's true.
True, okay. And Alexander?
I think this is false.
False, okay. And Ana Carolina?
False.
False, okay. And Carlos?
False.
False. And Carolina?
False.
False. And David?
True.
True, okay. And Sabrina?
False.
False. And Shin?
False.
False. Okay, so we'll see. Half of you are false, and a couple of you are true. Alejandro and David. The rest are false. We'll see who's right. All right. Excuse me. The last one. David, could you read this one?
Sure, Holly. The environment is responsible for the changing workplace dress codes.
All right. Thank you, Alejandro. What is your answer?
Yes, true.
True. And Alexander?
True.
True. And Ana Carolina?
False.
False. Okay. And Carlos?
True.
True. And Carolina?
True.
True. Okay. And David?
True, Holly.
Okay. And Sabrina?
True.
True. And then Shen, what is your guess?
I think it's true too.
Okay. So let's see who's right. Is Ana Carolina right, or is everybody else? Okay.
No. Holly, can I change my answer?
Change that? Okay. You want to go to true as well? Okay.
Yes, I was thinking of the global warming.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's read this article and check our answers. Firms find it pays to relax dress code. So let's go ahead and start. Ana Carolina, can you read the first paragraph?
Sure, Holly. Dress down Fridays are fast becoming a thing of the past, as employers increasingly allow staff to dispense with their formal business clothes every day of the week. Employees in some companies, especially during the present heat wave, are being allowed to turn up to work in shorts and sandals.
Okay, one thing as far as pronunciation that I noticed with you, Ana Carolina, is when you have the E here, try not to pronounce it. So it's heat wave. So it's not heat wave. Okay, so heat wave.
Okay, I will try.
Yeah.
Heat wave.
Perfect, that's good. Very, very good. It could be because you are just going on to read and I just hear it. So, all right, next one, number 2. Sabrina, could you read that one?
4 out of 5 companies found that a more relaxed attitude increased productivity. In a survey of 5,600 organizations, the employment law firm Peninsula found 9 out of 10 firms had a no-tie policy as part of a more informal dress code. Diane Jones, editor of the men's lifestyle magazine GK, said that ties were achieved a new level of importance because they were worn less often.
Okay, excellent. Now, as far as pronunciation, let's look at this. First of all, we've got some words with past tense ed. It's really, really common to want to pronounce this e with past tense ed, but this e is silent in most of the words, but not all of them. So in this word, we'd say relaxed. So a more relaxed attitude increased productivity. Okay, so both of these with relaxed has a T and increased productivity has a T. So this E is silent and it sounds like a T. A more relaxed attitude increased productivity. Okay, and remember, I think I heard you say 5,000, but it's 560. So okay, and all right, let's go on. Number 3, Alexander, could you read that one?
Yes, wearing a tie hasn't been regarded as such a symptom of power dressing for some time. When you wear one now, it really shows that you are serious.
All right, thank you, Alexander. Okay, and number 4, Shin, could you read that one?
Okay. Well, Brendan Barner, General Secretary of Britain's National Trade Union Centre, the TUC, said it was good to see that during the heat wave, employers were listening to the advice of the TUC's Cool Work campaign. He said that it was tough working in uncomfortably hot offices, shops and factories, but it was made worse if bosses insisted that their staff remained suited and booted as the temperatures soared.
Very good with the ed past tense. One word that I would say just to practice is a general secretary. Okay, secretary. Okay, so the second e is a schwa, so secretary. So this last part is the part that you didn't pronounce. Secretary. Okay.
Secretary.
Very good. Very good. All right. So Alejandro, can you read number 5?
Yes. He added little summer dressing down and temporary relaxing of workplace dress codes will really benefit those employers who realize that good, comfortable workplaces are good for productivity and for their employees.
Very good. Okay, so remember workplaces. So the past tense ed you don't say the s, but the es you do say the s. So you do say the e. Workplaces. Okay. Okay, Carlina, can you read number 6?
Peter Dunn, managing director of Peninsula, said old conventions were being challenged. The popularity of dress-down days and relaxed attitudes to dress codes has soared in recent years. The traditional standards of work clothes are becoming more relaxed, as we have seen during the recent heat wave.
Okay. Thank you. And one thing I found interesting is, as you weren't sure about is this actually pronounced done or not. And of course I don't. I have no idea. It could be done. It could be done. It could be done. But it's a name, so we don't know how to pronounce those. Number 7, Carlos, could you read this one?
Traditional conventions are being challenged and are constantly changing to meet the demands of the growing global environment.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And this was actually written in 2006, so I wonder if it's changed since then. So that's almost 10 years. question. Are there any words or phrases here that you are not familiar with? Please ask. Silence.
Yes, Holly, I have one.
Good, awesome, David. Thank you.
Okay, can you explain me suited and booted?
Suited and booted. But it was made worse if bosses insisted that their staff remained suited and booted as the temperature soared. Oh, yes. Okay. Basically dressed.
Basically, well dressed is like formally.
Yeah. So basically, we would say, yeah, well dressed, but dressed. So they just were in. It is not an idiom I actually use, but it totally makes sense. That he said that it was tough working in uncomfortably hot offices, shops, and factories, but it was made worse if bosses insisted that their staff remained suited and booted, so well dressed as the temperature soared. So imagine being in is it Brazil? Sabrina, Carlina, Ana Carlina, you guys average like 40 degrees temperature or something, 35, 40?
Yes.
It's sunny all year long.
So hot here.
Yeah, so imagine if somebody is required to wear a suit and a tie every single day,
Yes.
But
in the summer, the lawyers that have to go to the forum,
Court. Offices.
forum, in the summer they are allowed to not use suit here in Rio because it's too hot in the season.
Yeah. Ana Carolina, what were you going to say?
Believe you or not, I was going to say the same.
Oh,
And
okay.
also add that some companies, in some companies the environment is climatized, so it's okay.
Yeah, and if there's a really nice air conditioning, it's totally fine. And I'm sure in the law firms, for example, and in the banks, it is fine. And so Carlos, you're the same way. The thermometer reaches 45.
Yes, my
Oh
city
my.
is close to a desert, so in the summer the thermometer is close to 45 all day.
Yeah.
In the
Wow.
night, 35, 38.
Wow. For us, I'm also close to a desert. It's interesting. The Boise area, you drive one way, you go to the desert, and you drive the other way, you go to the mountains. And we also have about 2 or 3 weeks in the summertime where it gets above 40, 45. But thankfully, we get enough mountain breezes that it's not that way the whole summer. So. But I'm definitely not a summer person as far as that goes. And so, Alexander, does it ever get that hot in Moscow?
No, it's quite rarely, but it happens.
It does happen, but it's very rare. Okay, and then David, isn't Colombia got an awesome temperature? It's like 20 degrees or something.
Yes, Holly. Well, I agree. For me, it's the ideal temperature, and it's why I like so much to live here. Because, well, I can wear jackets or t-shirts, sandals, shorts, whatever. For example, I just used today a shirt and a tennis shoes and a short, and was very okay.
Yeah, when it's about 20 degrees, it's awesome. And how about Tokyo, Shin? Are you in Tokyo, or where in Japan are you?
Yes.
And do you have to be suited and booted, and is it difficult in the summertime?
No, but some businessmen always have to wear you mean suited and booted. Because they have to go to client.
Okay.
So but it's not hard compared to Brazil or
or Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. It's about 30 degrees in summer, Tokyo.
So okay, and keep in mind when it comes to using that idiom suited and booted, you wouldn't say where suited and booted. You'd have to say some of the businessmen have to be suited and booted because of their suited. Yeah.
Okay.
And all right, and then Alejandro, I remember you telling me it depends on the area of Argentina. Some places it's hot, some places it's cold. Is that correct?
Yes, in the north, near the border, it's very hot. The people use other materials for construct the houses, other bricks. What a kind of brick? I don't know in English the name.
Okay.
Yes, in the south, it's very cold. In winter, in the summer, it's normal.
Okay, awesome.
Temperature.
All right. Okay, excellent. So any other words or phrases here? Okay, so let's see if our answers were correct. Does anybody remember? So the first one, business dress codes are becoming more relaxed. That answer was, does anybody, after reading it, remember the answer?
It was true.
The answer is true, yes. Okay, employees who dress more formally are more productive, and they actually said that was false. Okay, and number 3, wearing a tie made a stronger impression in the past. Actually, that was false. It actually makes a more stronger impression now because fewer people do it. And then number 4, employers ignore trade union advice on dress code, and that is false. If I didn't already know the answer, I would have thought it was true just because I don't think that employers and trade unions actually listen to each other. And then the last one, the environment is responsible for the change in workplace dress codes. That is false. So Ana Carolina, if you wouldn't have changed your answer, you would have been right. So anyway, these are the answers. Any comments about this? I know that like banking in the stock market in the legal field, it's all still very formal. Are there other industries where it's still formal besides banking, finance, and legal?
Maybe engineers.
Holly, are you sure that the last one is false? Because a heat wave is a change in the environment. It is due to global warming.
Yeah, so it says, let's see if we can find it. Because it used to be people were always very formal, and now they're not. So the traditional standards of work clothes are becoming more relaxed, as we have seen during the recent heat wave. So environment.
If the heat wave is something that is recent, it's because of global warming, and global warming is due the changes in the environment. So we were right. It's true.
Yeah.
I think it's true.
Okay, I'll take your argument and I'll agree with you there.
All right, I got 4 points.
You are so funny. Who beat Ana Carolina? Anybody did? So, I don't think I'd ever want to play you in a game, Ana Carolina, because you're very competitive. In fact, actually, you would be very fun to play against because you're competitive. So, all right. Let's match the words in the left and right columns to form phrases from the text. So let's start with Alejandro. Can you do number 1? Or do any of them? Let me read these first. Relaxed and informal, uncomfortably, comfortable, traditional, the global. We have attitude to something, conventions, dress code, environment, hot, and workplace. So Alejandro, can you match one of these? See if they...
Relaxed would be environment.
Okay. So a relaxed environment, yeah. Okay. And there's another one that works as well. Can anybody find that one? A relaxed environment.
Attitude.
Dress code.
Yeah. A relaxed attitude. A relaxed dress code. I think they were meaning to have these all match one, but it doesn't work. So a relaxed dress code, perfect. Also another one, a relaxed workplace. Okay, so an informal. So let's go with Alexander. Could you do that one?
I think dress code is suitable for this.
Okay, so number. Yeah, an informal dress code. Perfect. Okay. And and Ana Carolina, can you do the next one?
Uncomfortably hot.
Yes. I remember back in the day when our cars, when I was younger, we didn't have air conditioning in our cars, and that was so bad. It was terrible. So, Carlos, can you do the next one?
Traditional conventions.
Traditional conventions. Yes. Okay, and then Carolina, can you do one?
The global hot.
The global. No, it's not hot. It would not. It's another one.
Global. Global. The global. Could be the global dress code, attitude, environment.
Attitude I'll take, and the global environment.
Environment. Mm-hmm.
Environment is what the worksheet says, and also the other one that I'll take on this one is global workplace.
Workplace. Okay.
Yeah, the global workplace. And then we have a comfortable. Does anybody, so let's, after Carolina, we have David. Do you have one for a comfortable?
Mm-hmm. Comfortable workplace.
Yeah, comfortable workplace. Okay. And there's another word as well. Sabrina, do you have a suggestion for that one? A comfortable.
Comfortable dress code.
Yeah, that works. I hadn't thought of it, but so what did you say, David? It was a comfortable
workplace.
Workplace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it when it does that. Okay. Workplace, and what did you say, Serena?
Dress code. A comfortable dress code.
Yeah, comfortable dress code. And the other one that I think is really good is a comfortable
Attitudes.
Environment. Except I don't like the fact it doesn't fit in my form, and I'm so neurotic about this. A comfortable environment, and yeah, a comfortable attitude. I don't know. I don't think actually we would say that, a comfortable attitude. I can see if it's said, people would understand, but I think that that's not normally a phrase that could be used. All right, so let's go ahead and practice some of these. Shin, tell us about the last time that you were uncomfortably hot.
Okay. Last summer, but last summer, recently Japanese is also uncomfortable in summer. Yeah, because Tokyo is summer of Tokyo is humid and gloomy. So I think it's uncomfortable hot.
Uncomfortably hot?
Yes. Uncomfortably hot, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so is Tokyo during the summertime, maybe, how about like, okay, because in Tokyo, I'm guessing, because I've heard about the, on the subways, for example, there's the people that push.
Yes.
The push. Okay, so are the subways uncomfortably hot during the summer?
At the platform, it's not uncomfortable, but packed commuter is so uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's totally uncomfortably hot.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. And Sabrina, could you tell us in your workplace, would you say that you have a relaxed environment?
Yes, please. It's necessary.
Yeah?
But yes, we have a lot of problems, but the environment, it's almost of the time is relaxed.
Relaxed instead of relaxed? Relaxed?
Relaxed. But sometimes it's a little stressful, so it's good to have a relaxed environment.
Relaxed environment. Okay. All right. And David, have you ever, like at your university, you have an informal dress code? Do you guys ever dress formally at the university, just to dress formally?
No, well, mostly of the guys that I know, they like to wear casual clothes, and usually they like to use good brands. They like to use fashion things like hats or piercings or jeans that are in poorly condition, like with holes, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I think that just in the case that we have to present a project or a exposition, we dress with a tie or maybe a sweater. But for the rest, no, we like to stay casual.
Stay very casual, okay. All right. Carlina, I have heard about Brazil that people are very, very fashion conscious. Is that true?
Fashion conscious?
Yeah, that's it. They care very much about how they look.
Yes. It doesn't matter if you are poor or rich. I see that every everybody wants to or try to dress well. They create their own style to appear more beautiful as possible. And here in Rio, there is a concern about being thin, getting fit. So I agree.
Okay, so in that respect, is it possible really to have a relaxed dress code like what David just described, where people wear holes in their jeans or whatever, when everybody's trying to look really nice?
If I consider that it's possible to wear in a relaxed dress code, I think yes. Depends on the tissue that you wear, because even at the summertime when it's very hot, it's difficult to be well dressed. But I believe it depends on the tissue, depends on the clothes you can.
I think instead of tissue, fabric is better.
Fabric is better. Okay, fabric.
Yeah, it's tissue. I just realized what you're saying. It's like, no, tissue's not right. Tissue's toilet tissue, or that's what it is. So fabric is
fabric.
Depends on the All right, and okay, Carlos was just leaving. So Ana Carolina, can you add more to what Carolina has said about Brazil? Is it really possible for people to have a relaxed dress code if everybody's trying to dress really nice?
Yes, teacher. And people here are very creative, you know. We can have a nice outfit without spending a lot of money. People customize their clothes, and well, if you have a nice makeup, if you wear a nice makeup, if you match your accessories, possible.
Okay.
And
All right.
people here are very concerned about brands.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'd heard from a colleague of mine who she was a British lady who was a teacher, and she was married to a Finnish man, and they moved down to South America, and they lived there for about 6 or 7 years, and they lived in Brazil, and I believe they lived in, I think, Argentina and maybe Venezuela. So, and then when she came back to Finland, she was telling me about that. So that compared to Finland, where people don't care. So, all right, everyone, I want to thank you very much for your participation, and I'll see you in another class. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Hillary.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.